My name's Janine. I've been a nurse for more years than I'm going to tell you on camera. And Nick works in a primary school. So we contacted Foster4Leeds, and because we'd heard that they do different types of fostering, and what suited us was the supported lodgings. So that is children who are post 16, so potentially care leavers, or some of them are unsupported asylum seekers when they've come over from a different country. And we could still both be in full-time employment and do supported lodging, so that really appealed to us, that we could still manage it. And at that time my son had just left home as well, so I think for me it was a bit of the empty nest. So our journey was that we were approved for to be supported lodgings carers in the middle of October last year. Yeah. And then we took our supported lodgings placement like 2 weeks after that.
Went to panel on the Thursday, Friday.
It went a week.
Yeah, end of the week. We had a phone call from one of the social workers that we were interacting with on the Tuesday, saying we've got this boy who needs somewhere to go, we think he'd be a really good fit.
So we have a supervising social worker, which means that we have their contact details, email, mobile, and then if they're on holiday they will give us the name of somebody who's covering. There's also an out of hours emergency contact for the fostering team for us. Both young people have their own social workers, so the supported lodgings and the foster child have their own social workers, and I think on a week to week basis we probably have more input with their social workers than we do with ours, which it's not a bad thing, because if there is a problem, there was only one time I can think of in the more than 18 months now, and it was us calling the emergency number, and then they got back to us within a couple of hours. You know, what's happening, where do you need to be, what do we need to do, kind of thing. I think people who consider doing foster caring need to be prepared for how in-depth the Form F is.
Invasive.
Thanks.
Yeah. The Form F as a process is very invasive. I mean, it's all kept completely confidential, but it has been tricky to talk about ourselves as a complete package, together and separately.
It's what's gone before as well.
Yeah. You know, they're asking about very private things just to have a holistic view of us, which is again what is needed to make sure you are correct for working with children.
I think the advice from me would be don't be frightened of it, because like Nick says, it's all completely confidential. It's only you and the assessing social worker that you're sharing that with, and not everything goes into the Form F. What you have to prove is that you are suitable to be a foster carer, and honestly, if you've got enough room and you've got enough love, then you don't have to be perfect. That's really what we'd say.